Please don't start your muscle up training before watching this video. In this video, I'm going to explain to you some really important things about the muscle up. Many people think it is a pull-up count problem, that if you cannot do X amount of pull-ups, you cannot do a muscle up. But since I was able to do around 4 pull-ups, I could already do a muscle up. And that's because I actually understood the movement. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly how to get your first muscle up. Not just by adding more pull-ups to your maximum count, no, by actually understanding the movement. Let's get it. This is the bar. This is you. You want to be on top of the bar, right? Well, if we just do a pull-up right now, we will hit the bar. I'll show you how that looks like. If I now just go up, I will hit the bar. It doesn't matter how hard I'm pulling. I cannot go around the bar. So something must happen. It's not just a pull up. So up is not the way. We need to add a swing. So if we go here, and this is our pulling force, and this is our swing, you know what happens when you have momentum going that way and momentum going that way? If the forces are equal, you go like this. Some of us had this at physics or maybe at math or whatever. We know this pattern, right? In a muscle up, this is basically what we want to have. We want to have a swing and a pull. But just know that the pull should be greater than the swing. But then you might ask, when do I have to pull if I'm swinging? Well, you have 2 dead points. These are the moments where you are not going forward anymore, not going backwards, you're just there for a second. Same in the backwards motion. So now, you have to know that we go this way, but also we go back, right? We go like this. So if we have momentum going that way, then if we pull, we go there, which is the wrong way. I will show you. So I'm now swinging that spot, that spot, but in my momentum forward, and I pull. Because my legs are still going that way. So we have to pull a little bit later. So we have the front dead spot. The front dead spot, the second we go back, we start generating momentum that way. And if we then also pull up when we're going back, then we go like this. And that looks like this. So that spot here, and I go up. Hey, I did a muscle up there. Wow. Let me show you one more time. So I am that spot, and up. So this is the bar, this is you, this is your dead spot, and the second you are going back, there is momentum going that way. And when momentum is going that way, you want to pull up. And it is this part where you want to start pulling. So not in your dead spot, but the second you start going backwards. That's the moment when you start pulling. Now we know that. But the muscle up is more than just a pull-up and a swing. There's a dead hang. Hanging like this. There is a swing. There is a correct moment of pulling. Then there is a pull-up. There's also a transition. Then there's also a dip. And there's so many things. And there's also a way down. So let's break them all up in parts and train them separately. And it's also why I see most people fail right away, because they are seeing the muscle up as one movement, but there are so many different aspects to it. Let's start with the first one, just a simple dead hang. Learn how to hold this and make it easier for yourself to do the transition by not hanging like this, but hang with a little bit of overgrip. Because what this does, like now I have to rotate that whole wrist around to go there. But if you're already in this position, look how easy I can just get my arm up. I'm still hanging like this, and I can get my elbows over. So instead of this whole motion, you just get a little bit of over grip already. You make your swing, do everything, and from there you go up and you make your muscle up. And then we have the swing. The swing is really important because it really matters at what moment of time you are pulling. So just start practicing by getting that over grip a little bit and just swing. Don't try to hang still and then swing, like it's definitely possible, but why do it? If you can just stand like this, hold the bar, take one step back and go to a hollow body position. Maybe it's even better to get a little bit of a higher bar. So here, I can still barely hold it, which is amazing. Then I step back and I'm swinging. And I'm not arching. I'm not getting my legs up. I'm also not doing this. No, it's just a hollow body hold position. And the hollow body hold is a really important one. This is a hollow body hold. We have this position in handstand, in planche, in front lever, in back lever. It comes back everywhere. If you cannot do a hollow body hold and you do not understand the movement, try it on the ground first. It's a really important one. So, over grip, hollow body hold, and just swing. That's all I'm asking. Don't go as hard as you can. No, just try to swing a little like this and think now. Now. So you find that right movement, that right moment. And then we have the next part, the pull. So there are different types of pull-ups. You can do arched pull-ups, which is like this. So chest open and you go to the bar. This is the pull-up you see most often, but that's not the pull-up we want to have for the muscle-up. The pull-up we want to have for the muscle-up is the hollow body hold one. So we go like this instead of this. And now you have to time it as well. So you have to swing, and at the right moment of the swing, which I demonstrated earlier in this video, you want to do a hollow body pull-up, an explosive one. Try to get as high as possible. Don't aim to do a muscle-up, just the right moment of the swing and going as fast as you can. Look like this. So I swing, hollow, and I pull. And you don't have to go so high. If this is your level, that's fine. You're still training it. So find the right moment. Now. Now the part where everyone knows he struggles. And that's the transition. This part you never train, because why ever where do you do this? In your day-to-day life, in your trainings? Where do you generate force from this position? Like, you don't do that. And a tricep pull down is definitely not the same. So the transition is really difficult. And that's why we want to use momentum to go over the transition. And it's completely fine as a beginner to use momentum. My first muscle up did definitely look like this. I just did my swing, and then I use my knees, and I'm on top. And from here I have to do a straight bar dip, up. That's a muscle up. That is truly a muscle up. That's how every first muscle up should look like. Well, we can still get stronger at that position. And negatives are your biggest friend. If you cannot do a push-up, then you do negatives. If you cannot do a pull-up, you do negatives. If you cannot do a muscle-up, you do negatives. So, you first start with a negative straight bar dip. Chest on the bar, you can literally rest like this. Then, squeeze with your hands around the bar. And then you lower yourself, and you drop yourself. And find a way to get back on the bar. You can do a pull over. You can maybe jump to it, maybe you can step up. Doesn't matter, just get the easiest way possible on top of the bar. And it is fine if it looks like this. Chest on the bar, fall. That's completely fine. Just try to catch yourself as soon as possible. So you are just going through that motion. Then the last one, the straight bar dip. Lay with your nipples on top of the bar. Go like this and push out. If it's too heavy, then do negatives or normal dips. Same pattern-ish, same muscles at least. So the deeper you can do your straight bar dip, the easier. Because if you have a really hard time with that transition and you can only get this high, but your straight bar dip is so strong, you can compensate with your straight bar dip. You can literally end here and still go up. That's amazing. So it's definitely an exercise you should also train. And now everyone's favorite. We are going to combine the movements. And because it's still too hard strength-wise and we don't really understand the movement yet, we can just make it easier for ourselves. So, step by step, get a little bit of overgrip. If you need to choke up your hands, completely fine. You go like this, then in a bend, you don't jump backwards, but you jump forward. So we have the swing going, and then at the right moment of the swing, we pull. So that spot, 3, 2, 1, up. We are in a straight bar dip, and we push out. And that's your whole muscle up. And you can maybe train that for reps to understand the pattern. But do not, please, do not only train with a bend or do not only focus with perfect form muscle ups. Because the bend can make it a fake pattern. Because the bend can help so much. You can literally do your muscle up maybe like this, even though that's not a beginner muscle up. I pulled there towards my waist, but I only gave it about 20% of my maximum power. So, or maybe it goes even like this. Like, that's not a real muscle up. Your first muscle up is ugly. Your first muscle up lands like this and then goes up. Make sure to not train the muscle up every single day, but make sure to train the elements every single workout. So if you are really tired and you still want to train, because I know we're all motivated, then go just practice your overgrip hang. Or maybe when you feel like you had a push day yesterday and you feel like, all right, I can still do something, go train your explosiveness. Try to do explosive pull-ups because you need to be explosive, right? Don't just every day try a muscle up. It will drive you crazy and your progress is even slower. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.